the products that I wore today, that I am actually wearing today, the makeup, and I want to talk about the Morphe brushes, the new Morphe brushes that I got at the Makeup Shack. I think I talked to you guys about that in one of my videos. I think it was like vlog 8 or something like that. I talked about this place called the Makeup Shack that sells Morphe brushes, and I wanted to talk about that as well. So I'm going to get right into the video. So the first thing I want to mention is I want to talk to, because I know I did yesterday, I talked about the Milani foundation and concealer, and this is what it looks like. I talked about this yesterday. I wore it yesterday for the first time, and I forgot to actually, last night before I washed my face, I forgot to give a short review of how it lasted all day long and stuff. So I want to go ahead and talk about it now. It is a medium to full coverage. It can be a light coverage. It depends on how much you apply. I applied it with the Real Techniques Beauty Blender. Sorry guys, I know it's nasty. Well, I don't know if you want to call this a beauty blender, but with the Real Techniques sponge, I applied it with this. I have not applied it with a makeup brush yet, a foundation brush. So just to let you guys know, and this is what it looks like when I apply it with that sponge. And so I want to say that it did held up all day long. It was about 90 degrees here in Orange County, and I did run a couple errands. I brought you guys along with me. My vlog is already up on my channel, if you guys haven't seen that yet. So it was pretty warm yesterday, and so I'm not gonna say that I was like out doing stuff outside, but I did go to a couple places, and you know, I was still out in the sun, and I did sweat a little. I'm not one who sweats a lot unless I work out. So and I usually don't work out with makeup on anyways. I think that's disgusting. That's just my opinion. Actually, I have done it in the past, to be honest, but just to see like the foundation from the sweat start to roll down my face was really gross to me. So that's why I don't work out with foundation on. So it didn't, what am I trying to say here? It didn't come off my face. It pretty much just stayed on all day long. And I think I washed my face around, I want to say 9 p.m. last night. And it stayed on pretty good. And it did cover pretty much like my imperfections. And again, it depends on how much you apply. So today I did just a very light coverage. Yesterday I did a little bit more. I put on a little bit more than I did today. Because I'm actually not going to be doing much today. I have a lot of laundry to catch up on, so I'm staying home and doing some laundry and a little bit of housework. So that's why I just put very light coverage on today, because I'm not really going to do much, but I did want to put some makeup on today. So yeah, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, this is actually one of my new favorites. You guys all know that one of my favorite foundation is the L'Oreal True Match, and I am in the color W7, and that is in caramel beige. That is actually my holy grail foundation until I find another one, another foundation that's either as good or better, I guess. You know, I haven't tried any of the high-end. Actually, yes, I have. I've tried a couple of little samples of the MAC Studio, I think it's called Studio Fix, the liquid foundation. I've tried that. I tried that at a wedding. I wore it for a wedding, and that stuff actually stayed on really well. Now, the only thing I didn't like about it is that it was so mattifying that even though I have dry skin and I have to put on, I put on an oil along with my Oil of Olay lotion, and this is hydrating lotion as well. And so even though I put that stuff on, what are you doing, Gizmo? Even though I put that stuff on and I put the MAC foundation, the liquid foundation on, it was really mattifying, and eventually you started to see throughout the day, you started to see like dry patches on my chin, because this is where I'm dry the most, is like right in here around my mouth and like right in here around my eyes, on the side of my eyes. So yeah, I was a little disappointed because I've heard so many good things, but I haven't tried any of the other ones. So I will definitely try to give them a try, if that makes any sense. So, okay, so back to everything else. Another thing that I wanted to talk about really quick was, you guys know that I purchased these Morphe brushes at the place called the Makeup Shack. So today I used 3 of them. I used the Morphe E55 brush, and that was just to get in here with some contour. And then I used the Morphe the B38 brush, which looks like this. And then I also used the Morphe M412 brush, which looks like this. Now, I've always heard, you know, when I watch YouTube people, when I watch people on YouTube, a lot of the girls that I watch that are my favorites, they use a lot of Morphe brushes, and sometimes they use Sigma brushes as well, but I think majority of them, they use Morphe brushes. I don't know if they purchased their brushes from the actual Morphe company, because number one, and I don't know if the Makeup Shack purchased these from Morphe or not. I don't know. I should have asked questions before I bought them. The reason why I'm saying that is because I'm very disappointed in these brushes, and I will tell you why. I started to apply eyeshadow with the B38 brush, and it's just like a tapered blending brush. So I started to apply eyeshadow, and there was so much fallout, and I don't know if that is supposed to happen in brushes. I mean, I don't think that's supposed to happen in brushes, because I usually use my e.l.f. brushes, and then I have a couple of Sonia Kashuk brushes that I got for Christmas a couple years ago, and I don't have a problem with any fallout whatsoever. The bristles do not fall out on those brushes. These brushes, the bristles come off. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I just barely pulled, and the bristles are coming off. I mean, look at, I'm so disappointed in that. I mean, I really wanted to like these brushes because I hear good things about them. And then the same thing started happening with the M412 brush. This is more like a tapered eyeshadow brush. And the same thing, well, there's no fallout now coming out of it. Actually, there is. There's just I don't know if you can see that right there. It's not focusing, I'm sorry, because you guys know that I record my cell phone. So there is some fallout, even with this one, which I am so disappointed. Let me tell you why. I'm not a picky person. I really am not. But when it comes to, I need to hurry up. But when it comes to these kind of things, I don't want to have to take off what I already added on my face, my eyeshadow on my face, and ruin the rest of my makeup. I just wanted to just apply, do the rest of my face, and done. But I actually had to take off the eyeshadow because the bristles got in my eye, and they started to irritate I mean, nobody wants bristle or even hair in your eyeball. So that gets irritating. And so I had to dig in there with my fingers, and then I grabbed a Q-tip, and I had to dig in there and get the bristle out. It was actually from this brush. And so it made my eye cry, and so I had to take off the rest of the shadow. And when I wiped my makeup off, my eyeshadow off, I also wiped off the concealer and foundation from my eye. So I had to reapply from that side of my face. And so, yeah, guys, I'm so disappointed. This one so far, the E55 brush is okay. The bristles are not falling off. The other one that I have yet to try and which is the only other one that I bought from the Makeup Shack, is the M519 brush. This is the only one that I have yet to try. Oh, I don't see. Oh, yeah, see? The bristles are coming off. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't even tried this one yet. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to mention that. So I don't know, maybe they're defective brushes. I don't know, but I know my e.l.f. brushes, my Sonia Kashuk brushes, even my BH Cosmetic brushes, I do not have that problem with them. I have no bristle falling out of them whatsoever. And BH Cosmetics, for those brushes, I probably paid like $9 for I think it was like a set of 4 or 6 of them. And I have no problems with fallout or anything like that with the brushes. So I just wanted to mention that I'm a little disappointed. I will probably, I probably won't continue to use, especially this one, the B38 brush. I probably won't use this one anymore because that was the one where I got the bristles in my eyeball and irritated my eye. So back to some fun stuff. Yesterday, when my husband came home from work, he was working at the shop yesterday, and the Makeup Shack is right next door to them. And I know he surprised me with this baby right here, which I am so happy that I got, because I did mention it that I wanted this, but I was going to buy it the next time I got paid. And this one is the 35 Neutral Palette. That's what it says right here. It says N35, so I'm thinking that the N stands for neutral. And let me just show you guys these beautiful colors. I mean, they are just gorgeous. I didn't even touch them today, even though I really wanted to play with them today. I didn't, because I wanted to wait and do this tutorial for you guys. Look at these colors. How beautiful they are. And they're all matte colors. I mean, they are just gorgeous, guys. Oh my God, I really cannot wait to use this. I will definitely use them tomorrow. And I'm such a neutral girl with colors and stuff like that. So these colors are perfect for me. And this, he did ask me, like, what palette were you looking at that you said you were going to buy and you did it? And I just told him it was it was the Morphe palette that just had a bunch of neutral colors in there. So he said he had went in there and asked the girls, so which palette is your neutral palette, has neutral colors? And so they helped him and they told him that it was this one. So I cannot wait to play around with this, guys, tomorrow. And I'm so happy that he bought this for me. I was eventually going to buy it myself anyways next month, but I'm so happy. So this is, again, it's the Morphe palette, and it is the 35N, and I think the N stands for neutral. So really quick, because I'm almost out of time here. I have like 2 minutes to go. I just wanted to talk about the makeup. I use from the Carly Bible palette to highlight. I use this color here. You guys know I love this color right here. I love this whole palette. It's beautiful. Good job, Carly. I love you, girl. So I used this one and just a little bit of this golden one. So I mixed those two together. And then I used my Z palette today. And from Mary Kay, I used this color right here, which is soft brown. And then from Stila, I used these two colors right here. And to bronze, I used the Chocolate Soleil, which is right here from Too Faced. And so those are the colors that I used there to just mattify my face a little bit with from using the foundation. I used the MAC Studio Fix, and I am in the color NC43. You guys know that I use my Age Rewind to prime my face, and I use the Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Concealer. And then I use the new Milani Eyebrow Tinted Fiber to set my brows, which works really well. And I'm using this new lip lacquer it's lip lacquer, and I got this in my Ipsy bag, and it is in the color Morocco, and I'm wearing it right now. And it's such a beautiful color. And then to bronze up my face, I use the Smoothing Skin 720A in Sunny. And then for cheeks, I use Romantic Rose. So yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everybody has a blessed day. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment down below. Please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And if there's a certain makeup that you would like me to do, just leave it in the comments down below. Have a blessed day.